So who has the best cheeseburger? Is it Five Guys? Is it Habit? Is it InNOut?
And inquiring minds want to know.
I know this might get us possibly some hate comments. I don't know. This is a big controversy. People are very passionate about who has the best burger, but we will let you know. We're going to sample all three of them and come back and let you know what we thought. Hi, so this is the first contender in our burger challenge. We just went to Five Guys. And just a little history of us and Five Guys. I know I've been there twice since we got a Five Guys restaurant. What about you?
I've been there once.
Once. And I have to say we haven't been back because despite all the praise they've received, it wasn't one of my favorites.
Okay.
But I thought I'm going to give them another chance and see how they are. So that's what we have for our first meal. I do just want to say we ordered 2 little cheeseburgers, and I'm so unaware of their menu. I didn't realize that the cheeseburger came with 2 patties and the little cheeseburger just came with 1. So that's what we went with. We got 1 order of fries. And on our burgers, we've got ketchup, grilled onions, pickles, tomatoes, and lettuce. So we both got the same thing. It's pretty comparable to what we get on our other burgers.
Right.
And we also got 2 drinks. Now the total for this was $28, which I think is a little bit steep considering it's just 2 burgers, 2 drinks, and 1 order of fries.
Right.
I do have to say though, the fries were overflowing. So we have some on our plate, some still in the cup.
So let me ask you a very quick question. That is, I believe you said you went to Five Guys at least twice. What stands out to you the times you were there?
It's been so long, I don't remember. The high price kind of stood out to me. I thought it was a lot of money for a hamburger. As far as the taste, I don't remember. The other thing that stood out is that, at that time we could eat in the restaurant, and I remember all the peanuts everywhere, and that you could just throw the peanut shells everywhere, which I thought was a little strange. I really don't like peanuts with my hamburgers, but
Yeah.
I think that's kind of one of their things.
That's what stood out to me, is walking inside and immediately feeling something against my shoes, being the peanut shells. And, yeah.
So you're ready to unwrap these and give them a try?
Why not? I do like how these were clearly numbered.
That was nice. In case we did get the same thing, but in case you ordered something different, it's kind of nice to know whose is whose.
It's kind of annoying. You order multiple burgers and one order is slightly different from the other, and they don't mark it, and you have no idea which one is which unless you're going to manhandle it.
Right. And okay, they do have the ketchup on there already. I wasn't sure. So here's what mine looks like.
Ready?
I'm ready. It's a good burger. I like it. But I'm trying to think, what was the actual price on these?
Was that 7 something?
7 something, yeah. So I thought that was kind of pricey for a burger. I mean, it's good,
Yeah.
but we'll be finding out when we try some of our other
The other ones.
burger joints, just which one we like the best.
It's not as messy as I remember.
It's almost a little, I don't want to say soggy, but it's a little bit damp, the bottom bun for me. I don't know about yours. And maybe that's from wrapping it in the tin foil.
That could be. Bottom bun is a little moist. The size of the burger patty is, say, thicker than usual fast food chains. The veggies taste fresh. Excuse me.
Definitely.
Fresh veggies. Another thing is, some burger places we've gone to, you take a few bites and it could be just dripping with grease. There's nothing dripping. This is pretty clean as far as burgers go.
I noticed the bag we got the food in was really, really spotted with grease, but I think it's from the French fries because a lot of them fell out in the bag. And speaking of the French fries, I do want to give the French fries a try.
Let's do that.
And they asked if we wanted the Cajun spices on it, and I opted not to. I just wanted to taste the plain fries.
And something to point out with these fries, they have skins on them.
These are good. I do like the fries.
They're good.
Nice
Like
flavor to them.
Yeah.
First when I dumped them out, I was a little worried because they looked a little bit wimpy, like they had gotten soggy or something, but they're not too bad.
Yeah.
They have a little bit of salt on them, not too much, just the right amount of flavoring. They have a nice potato flavor.
Placed in the order, the weight wasn't too bad.
And granted, we did go a little bit early on the lunch side, but it wasn't horribly busy, so it wasn't a very long wait. I know some of our other ones that we're going to be reviewing in the future tend to have long waits.
Yeah.
And so we'll see how that plays out. And the interesting thing is that Five Guys is actually across the street in a shopping center from one of these other burger joints. So I thought it was interesting that these two burger chains are across the street from each other, and how that might impact one or the other.
Right.
But overall, what do you think of the meal,
It's good.
the burger?
I would agree with the price is a little more. You're going to pay a little bit more than, say, a couple of the other places that we will be trying and reviewing. But taste-wise, good, fresh. Again, as I mentioned, the wait was not that long. The order was correct. Yeah, I would say, and they're very generous with the amount of fries that they give. So yeah, it's positive.
Yeah, same here. I really like the fries. I'm a big fan of French fries, so that's always important to me. And I do like the burger. I wouldn't say I'm like blown away by it. And I am concerned a bit about the price. I think it's a little bit pricey for what you get, but we'll see how the other burger joints compare to Five Guys.
I do have one question for you, and that is, I know that when the order was placed, there was a request for grilled onions. Are you really tasting the grilled onions in yours?
I haven't noticed them. Are they on there?
Because now that I mention it, let me just take another bite.
Oh, I see one. Yeah.
I wasn't really tasting it or noticing it at first, but now I do see it.
Yeah, I'm not even seeing it on mine, but
Okay.
yeah,
Towards the bottom.
could be. So that's a good thing to point out. I mean, there are grilled onions on it, but it's not a lot, and we do like our onions. So
Yes. Okay.
all right. So until the next review, that'll be it. So today we're going to review the Habit as one of our cheeseburger and French fry reviews. So we just got back from the Habit, got them takeout. And the Habit originated in Santa Barbara, California. And there are a lot of restaurants in California, and I believe along the West Coast, but they are expanding. I've seen that they do have some restaurants on the East Coast as well, and also internationally in Asia. So while it may not be in every state in the United States, it definitely has a big presence here on the West Coast. We're in California. And how much was the total bill for this one?
$20.06.
$20.06. And so we got two, they call them char burgers with
Yes.
cheese, and two French fries and two drinks. And that was $20.06. And we got it with, what does it typically come with? The grilled onions.
Yes. Grilled onions, your typical lettuce, tomato,
Pickles.
pickle.
So pretty
and-
comparable
Yeah.
to other. So shall we open this up and see what they look like?
Sure.
So this is a close-up of my burger right here.
Yeah, we both ordered the same thing.
We
so
got the same exact thing.
I'm not going to shove my burger. But yeah, same order. We like to go with no mayo, but always have cheese. So.
Yeah, we get this a lot because Habit is pretty close to our house, so we like to go there a lot. But we will promise to be neutral in our reviews of these three burger chains. So, are you ready to begin?
I'm ready.
Gotta love the Habit burger. Always consistently good.
Yes. Now, we had ordered these with grilled onions, and that's one of the first things I taste. And when you look at them, they actually look like grilled onions.
They do have a nice strong onion. I shouldn't say strong onion taste, just a nice grilled onion where you can actually taste that onion flavor. If you like onions, you may not like onions and so you'd want to hold onions, but I do like that taste on these burgers.
Yeah, it's very good.
I feel like the cheese is really good on it too. You really notice the American cheese flavor.
Yeah,
Just looking inside here. A little light on the lettuce. Sometimes I like a little bit more lettuce on mine, but it does have pickles and lettuce and tomato.
Maybe I got yours. I think.
Yeah, you do have more lettuce. Yeah, so.
Mine seems a little, I wouldn't say overboard, but it definitely has enough lettuce. But
Yeah, that's not overboard. That would be good for me. But
You want to switch?
that's okay.
I thought maybe it's a little. I could use a little more tomato, but yours is fine with tomato.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't gotten to the tomato yet, so I've taken several bites in. But and how about the French fries?
So I would say they're the crispiest.
That's the hard thing with getting them to go is sometimes they cool off a little bit, get a little bit wimpy. Most of these are pretty good, but I do see a few that are, they've seen better days.
Yeah, but I would say they're not as salty as McDonald's. It's hard to beat. I'll just say it. I'm trying to be unbiased, but we love McDonald's French fries. They seem to be a little on the salty side.
They are on the salty side, especially have somebody with a heavy hand on the salt shaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the amount of salt on these. It's not too much, and so if you want more, you can put more on.
Right. And something about these fries. These do not, for the fries that we've had at Habit, and not just one Habit, we've gone to different Habit locations. It seems like the fries don't have the skins on them.
Right, these don't have skins, but they do have a nice flavor to them.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say, I think I do prefer them when we eat in restaurant, which hopefully we'll be able to do soon, but it feels like when they're fresh, they're better than when you take them home. When they're still hot and they have really good flavor, they're not quite as wimpy. That would be my preferred, because I do like their fries.
Yeah, I agree.
Any other thoughts on our Habit Burger meal?
I would say no disappointment at all. Again, we ordered these specifically with grilled onions, and after the first bite, it's that grilled onion is a very definite taste that you have, and the veggies are fresh, very good. They didn't mess up the order this time.
Yeah, we have had them mess up our order a few times, and that's always disappointing, especially getting it to go and you drive home and they are disappointed because they didn't put something on, or they put something on they weren't supposed to. And they are known for they do call them char burgers for being char grilled, so that's always a nice flavor.
Yeah, they definitely have that char grilled taste to them.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So until the next review, I think we will go ahead and finish these up off camera. So now we have our last burger contender. This is from InNOut, and they're started in Southern California, and it says since 1948, so they've been around for quite a while. And so we could do an equal comparison. We did get cheeseburgers again, and we asked for grilled onions on it. They usually do give you onions, but I didn't realize you could ask for them grilled. I've usually gotten them raw, so we'll try them grilled since that's what we had on the other burgers. And the total price for these was just under $15, so this was the cheapest of our meals.
Yeah. And so about the fries, they don't typically salt their fries. Is that right?
Yeah, it seems like they usually do come unsalted, but they do give you a little packet of salt if you want to add your own salt, which is kind of nice because it's no fun if you get over-salted fries and there's pretty much nothing you can do about it.
I remember in high school that was something my friends would do in a certain chain. If they wanted fresh fries, they would go in and they'd say, "Can we get these unsalted?"
Unsalted.
And then the person prepping them would look irritated. Prep them, and then, and can we have some salt, please? Okay.
So here's a close-up of the InNOut burger. Looks pretty good. They are probably a little smaller than Five Guys and Habit, but also the price reflects that too. It's being our cheapest, about $15. It's about $5 cheaper than the Habit, and quite a bit cheaper than our $28 Five Guys.
Yes.
I think they also have some kind of a special sauce on theirs. I don't know what it's made out of, but
probably Thousand Island. It looks like
Thousand Island, yeah.
That seems to always be the special sauce.
Yep.
Is Thousand Island.
Once again, it looks like you got more lettuce than I did. since I'm more of a lettuce eater. But it looks
I'm
like,
amazed you did that. I thought you were going to say, no, it's okay. But it looks like I have more tomato.
it looks like
than
you have more tomato. Yeah, that got a double tomato on it. I'd say definitely the burger patty is thinner than the other two.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe a little drier. This one seems actually a little bit dry to me compared to even past InNOut burgers I've had. It's been a while since I've been to an InNOut.
It does seem, I would agree. It does seem thinner, a little dry. They really overdid it on the tomatoes, which I'm not complaining.
That one got extra tomatoes.
Got extra tomatoes, you got extra lettuce.
I got extra lettuce on this one.
But I can easily see the grilled onions on it.
Oh, good, because I'm trying to look for my grilled onions. Overall, though, I do like the taste of InNOut burgers.
Me too.
It's almost hard to compare them to the other two because they are on the cheaper side. They seem like they're a better comparison almost to your typical fast food, like
Yes.
say Carl's Jr. or McDonald's. And they're definitely way above those.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
See, I feel like I'm not tasting the onions on mine. Are you tasting yours?
Oh yeah.
I wonder if they forgot to put them on this one.
Yeah, in fact, I have some leftover overflowing.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because you do get them raw and you can definitely taste the raw onion flavor, but I'm not tasting them as much grilled.
You're not seeing it at all. As I can see it right above the burger patty.
See, I can't tell because the cheese is on there, so.
Or if they left it off, maybe.
Yeah, so now I'm not sure whether they left it off and that's why I'm not tasting them. So now I want to try their fries. I know a lot of people complain about their fries, and based on past experience, they're not my favorite. It is kind of fun to see them, though. I didn't see it this time, but in the past I've seen them just put the potato in the machine, pull a lever, and then boom, out come the fries.
So what do you think?
I don't mind their fries, but I
don't
feel like they're not as good as either Habit or Five Guys. What do you think?
I hate to say it, but I couldn't really tell the difference between these fries and if I picked up a bag of frozen French fries and put them in a toaster oven. These just do not seem to me to really stand out in any way. You know, I mean that I could have gotten a frozen bag of French fries, put them in the toaster oven. Could you tell these apart from frozen fries?
I don't know that I could.
They almost seem a little underdone.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, and I'm not really seeing it seemed like in the past I used to see the skins on them. I'm not seeing that this time. I don't know if they've changed that, but
Borderline chewy.
yeah, they're a little bit chewy, but I think they always have been a little bit on the chewy side. Yeah, fries are definitely not their strong point. I don't mind them. I mean, I can eat them. I love French fries, but
Yeah, we love
definitely
them.
compared to the other two, they're not quite up to par with those.
Agreed.
Although I do feel like they're less greasy than some French fries.
I would agree with that too. They do seem less greasy. They're just not as crispy. They're borderline chewy. I wouldn't say they're terrible, but they don't really stand out.
But overall, what'd you think about the burger?
I like it. I feel bad that we specifically were trying to
Try the grilled onions.
equal comparisons, and then we haven't been there for a long time. Go back there. I heard loud and clear, this is what we want. And you don't seem to have any grilled onions on yours unless they're way in the back.
Yeah. Or there was just a little bit on there.
Yeah, so it's kind of makes it a hard comparison as to.
Yeah, and otherwise, though, I do like the taste of the burgers.
Yeah, me too. The veggies seem very fresh. But I would agree with what you said. The meat patty seems thinner, a little on the dry side.
Thinner and drier.
So,
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So next, we will sum up our final thoughts on these 3 burger establishments and which one maybe comes out as our favorite. So stay tuned. So now for the final verdict. Who has the best burgers? Is it Habit? Is it InNOut? Or is it Five Guys? So first off, let's talk about the hamburgers, right? Actually, I should say the cheeseburgers. We had cheeseburgers each time. And since we also got fries as well, we're going to throw the fries in there too. So who had the best burger for you?
For me? I would say Habit Burger.
I would agree. I think Habit is my favorite.
We specifically ordered grilled onions, and I can say when I had mine, it was very visible. It was very apparent. Okay, yeah, there's grilled onions on here. There's no question that I have to lift open the bun to actually see it. And the moment you bite into it, it's that strong grilled onion taste.
I think they're standard actually on Habit burgers. They
I think-
come with the grilled onions.
Yeah, I think you're right. And yeah, I thought size of the patty, it wasn't dry. It was good. Unfortunately, say with Five Guys, it wasn't a bad burger. I think the meat patty in Five Guys was larger, but what I had was not grilled onions. We had asked for grilled onions. It looked like a spoonful of some heated onion, and it's not the same as grilled onion. I mean, it wasn't bad. The burger, as I mentioned, the patty itself was bigger, it was juicy, but that wasn't grilled onions.
It may be a little greasier too.
Yeah.
But yeah, and just as a reminder of the comparison for the total meal, Five Guys was $28 and Habit was just a little over 20, and then InNOut was about 15, a little under 15.
Yes.
So there's definitely a big price difference, say, between the lowest InNOut and Five Guys.
Yeah.
So I have to agree about the onions with Five Guys. It is nice that you get to choose your toppings, but I just feel like Habit edges them out a little bit on flavor and also with the grilled onions. So if you're not a big onion fan, I mean, that may not be a big deal breaker for you. But for us, we love our onions, so
Yeah, we do.
that kind of helped give Habit the edge. And it is kind of interesting because our Five Guys is actually in a shopping center right across from the Habit. And I know that our Habit is always really busy. InNOut is always crazy busy. No matter what time you go by it, the drive-through is overflowing and there's always lots of people in there. Not so much now during the pandemic. And I should point out, we did take all these to go. So they had to travel home and we ate them at home. So I feel like they're maybe not at their prime. You know, granted they were all close to us, but especially with the fries, I feel like they start to deteriorate when you take them home.
Oh, speaking of fries,
Speaking of fries,
of the 3 meals that we had, which had the best fries to you?
I have to give best fries to Five Guys.
Yes.
I've only been to Five Guys a few times before, and I think I got them with the Cajun seasoning, and this time I did not, and I have to say I prefer it that way. I could really taste a nice potato flavor with the Five Guys fries. I thought they had a great texture, so I definitely give it to Five Guys and their Idaho potatoes.
I would agree. I mean, those are the ones that actually have the skin on them.
And I thought InNOut used to have the skins, but maybe I'm misremembering. But yeah, InNOut, their fries were a little sad. You know, they're not bad, but
They weren't
nothing to
great.
write home about.
Yeah. So in second place, I would say that Habit had decent fries. Yeah, and unfortunately, InNOut fries were nothing to write home about. You could have mistaken them for frozen French
Yeah.
fries.
And I'd say overall, you know, I didn't dislike any of the hamburgers or cheeseburgers. They were all great in their own way. Another thing to consider, you know, with that top of the line price for Five Guys for $28, to me, that's fairly pricey for a cheeseburger and fries meal. So I feel like I'd be less inclined to go there unless we've already been talking about, we might want to go there and just get the French fries because we like the fries so much. But if I'm going to pay that much for a hamburger or cheeseburger, I think I'd rather go to one of our local hamburger places, which have really great hamburgers. I don't know about you, but
Oh yeah, I completely agree with that.
I thought that was a little pricey. Whereas InNOut, you know, the patties are smaller. I do like the flavor of them. I think they taste good. And for $15, it's a good deal for a quick, lower priced meal.
Yeah, I would agree with that. InNOut, you know, $15 for 2 people, can't beat that.
Yeah, and then Habit kind of hits that sweet spot in between. You know, it's in between the prices. We definitely thought their burgers topped them all, so that's why we are frequent customers of Habit. Not only because it's close to us, but we just really enjoy their burgers and fries.
We do, and also, I would say that yeah, the menus were comparable, but Habit, I believe they just have more variety.
Habit does have more things like different sandwiches and salads and things like that. Whereas, you know, InNOut really just focuses on their, what they have, the double, the cheeseburger and the hamburger. That's pretty much it. And shakes. I think they all have shakes. Well, actually, I don't know about Five Guys. I didn't pay attention, but. So I think that wraps it up for us. That is our verdict on the best burger, at least in our opinion. I'm sure a lot of people will have different opinions, and that's fine. We all prefer different things, and that's what makes it fun.
Right.
All right. So if you like these types of videos, please give us a like and subscribe. We do a lot of food boxes, but we want to try throwing in a few restaurant chain reviews here and there. So that's what we've done now for our first one with comparing Five Guys, InNOut, and The Habit. So until next time, bye-bye.